Hey everyone, so I am now 1 month post-op from my top surgery. Technically, I'm 1 day short because this week is the San Francisco LGBT International Film Festival called Frameline, and I have been going kind of all out on that and like running around like a maniac like to every single film I can go see. But today I decided to take a break, so I thought I would do a video today. Healing is going really, really well. Like on all the fronts pretty much. Give you an idea of what my chest looks like now. So we got that. There's the right side and the left side. Yeah, so healing is going fantastically. The swelling that I had before is somewhat reduced, so that's nice. There's minor swelling still on either side here, but that's really about it. The nipples are doing fantastically. That's probably the main breakthrough that I've seen in the last just the last week, really. I would say in general, week 3 didn't really look that much different from week 2 all around. So I just decided to wait until I was a month out. But yeah, the nipples have definitely made progress since last week. There was a lot of scabbing before, mostly around the outsides of the areolas, but also like a big scab like over the nipple itself, over each of them, and that is pretty much completely gone. So that's awesome. Like you can kind of see what they look like. I don't know. I'll give you more of an idea close up there. Yeah, so they're looking really nice, really great. They I was concerned, with the scabbing, it can be kind of difficult to tell, like, exactly, like, how much the nipples are going to, like, I don't know, protrude or, like, extend out from the chest. This one had a lot more scabbing in general, just because, like, I don't know, it's just, it was, for whatever reason. So I thought it looked like it was sticking out more than this one, but I think it's just a matter of, like, it had a little bit more scabbing on it. It's not like, right now they look about equal as far as like how much they stick out, I guess. So that's great. They're pretty even that way. Also, the coloration had been a little bit different. Like the left one seemed a little bit more gray, whereas this one seems sort of more of a healthy pink color. But they're both now kind of a standard like pinkish gray, which I think is probably about the right color. Probably hard to tell in the video, but I think it looks nice. Also, I said that this one, the areola for this nipple, was a little bit larger last time. It still is. It's stretched out a little bit vertically, so it stands up a little bit more in that direction, whereas this one is slightly more round, although I'm noticing there's a bit of stretching there too. And I don't think this one is like so vertically stretched that it looks really out of proportion. I don't know, you be the judge. But I've probably just been doing a little bit too much lifting with the right arm because I'm right-handed. But it's like I said, I'm really happy with it, and I don't think it looks really that off. Yeah, pretty much all the scabbing is gone, and looks pretty healthy, I think. So quite happy with how that's developing. As far as the sensation goes, I don't think I've actually talked much about this since the first week, and I think I might have overstated the degree of sensation that I had a little bit. I think there's basically two main states of numbness that my chest is in right now. It's either kind of like sort of like a little bit tingly and sensitive, like waking up from being asleep feeling, or else it's like just kind of like dead end and like just not as much feeling. And I would say that the first kind of sensation, the kind of sensitive tingliness, is mostly around this part. And then underneath, it's a little bit more like, yeah, just a little bit, just plain old numb, sort of, I guess I'd say. The incision lines kind of vary between those. I'd say they're more like tingly here and like more numb in the middle. But like, yeah, a little bit. Probably overall, they're more sensitive and tingly. And the nipples are just kind of numb, really. I don't know. Like, that was not a concern of mine, like the degree of sensation that I had in the nipples. So it'd be nice if it came back, but I'm really not worried about it if it doesn't. So the incisions, they look fantastic, I think, still. The incision line started out really, really thin, and they have remained thin, so that's awesome. They're probably about the same degree of, like, redness or whatever as they were before. It's only been a month, so it's like I should not expect the redness to fade for a while. What I've been doing for the incisions is I've been using these silicone strips, which you've probably heard of. They're like, I can show you. Here they are. They're basically like a thin, it's a little bit of water on them right now, but a very thin strip of silicone sheeting that are sticky on one side and then non-sticky on the other side. And this is one of the 4 sections into which I cut the big long strip that they gave me. So I just cut it into 4 sections, and I kind of have like longer strips over these sections, and then like a short strip going up on those sides. So I started using those at the 3-week mark because I was told not to start them until like I didn't have any scabbing or like rawness on the incisions anymore, and that was probably about when that went down. Like there's a tiny bit of scabbing when I like first took off the paper tape, but like it all kind of went away by the 3rd week, so I was able to put those on, and yeah, they're great. I mean, I think they're probably helping a little bit. I've noticed that the parts of the incision that were a little more raised or swollen or something, those have gone down a bit, and I think, like I said, they've been doing a good job of like keeping the incisions together and like keeping them thin and light, and yeah, peeling well. I mean, like I said, I've only been using them a week, so hard to say, but I'm gonna try to stick with it. Honestly, the most annoying thing about the silicone strips is just that they they're not quite as sticky as I might like. So what I've been doing is using like paper tape to hold them on, but even that is not ideal. Like they can still be a little bit flaky or whatever. So I have actually been just using the medical binder that they gave me, and so like I'll put the silicone tape on, some paper tape, and then just put the binder around it just to keep it like all in place. So like ideally I would not be wearing the binder, but it's probably also good for me to be wearing that somewhat. So I'll typically like just wear the binder when I'm like out and stuff. There was some ambiguity as far as the advertising on the silicone strips as to whether I was supposed to wear it for 12 hours or 24 hours. On the website, I believe it said wear them for 24 hours, but then when I actually got it on the packaging, it said you should use this for 12 hours, and for the other 12 hours, just, use this silicone cream that we can sell you for an additional cost. And I was like, that sounds like a scam. So I've just been using the strips. I called Dr. Brownstein's office, and his assistant said, you could probably use it 24/7 and it wouldn't be a problem. So I've been trying that. I mean, if I develop a rash or something, I'll stop. The other thing about the silicone strips though is that it just it's a little hard on the skin to have it on like that. So like just a little bit flaky around the areas of the silicone strips, and especially the areas where I have paper tape on. If you've ever used paper tape on your skin, I mean, I don't even have that much hair, but it's like it's still just, it makes your skin kind of irritable and raw. So I'm really glad I don't have to do that over the nipples anymore. The nipples I've been just letting air free since week 3. So, and they're doing great. So I think that'll be the end of that. So yeah, just using the silicone strips for a while more, and I don't know, maybe I'll mix it up with some silicone cream at some point. But really happy with things. I mean, it's just great. I can, if I decide not to wear the silicone strips for a day, get my chest a rest, I can just go out in a t-shirt and like not have to worry about anything. It's so fantastic. So really feeling great about how the healing is proceeding, and yeah, just I've been really busy this last week or so. So maybe not quite the level of energy that I might have if I weren't still sort of working on some residual healing, but impressively high overall. Like I'm really feeling good. So yeah, nothing but good news to report on the healing front, I guess. I hope you're all doing fantastically, and I will see you sometime soon, perhaps month 2, or I'll probably be giving some updates about other life events in the interim. So hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye.